everyone, my name is RHODE. Thank you for connecting with us today. I'm going to show you this recipe of roasted chicken. As you can see, I have two chickens. They are fresh, completely unfrozen, as you can see. So the first step that I'm going to do is something that I do always. I always do this process or this step for my chicken, and it's a bath of milk. You can use any kind of milk of your preference. I'm using here whole milk, as you can see, and this is key to prevent the chicken from smelling. Usually when the chicken is fresh, it doesn't smell that much, but either ways, I use this step because I don't like the flavor, like intense flavor of chicken. So this is up to you guys. This is optional. If you want to try, give it a try. I recommend it 100% for any kind of meat, specifically poultry or turkey, chicken, dog, or any other kind of meat. But this is a really nice process, and you will thank me after you try this step. Before the bath of milk, usually I use salt to take away all these impurities. As you can see, all this rest of skin and feathers and whatever other impurities the chicken may have. It won't be salty at the end because I'm gonna rinse completely. I'm gonna rinse it completely to get rid of all the salt. But as you can see, the salt helps me to take all this away. As you can see, it came out so easily with the salt. I'm gonna get rid of all that. And this process is up to you guys. I really love doing this because it helps to clean my chicken even before any other process that I would like to do with it. So make sure that it's completely clean. Use the salt to clean your chicken before the bath of milk. All this, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna clean it the best that we can. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse this chicken with fresh water until all the salt is discarded. Some people say that you don't rinse the chicken because it promotes cross-contamination, but the truth is that I always I rinse the chicken because I get rid of all the impurities, all the particles that are detestable from the chicken. Also the smell, the intense smell of the chicken, I don't like it. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys completely to make this process of cleaning before making your chicken. In my case, I like the salt first and then the milk. Now that I've rinsed completely my two chickens, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna pour at least 1.5 cup of milk, whole milk. You can also use almond milk, the unsweetened almond milk specifically. Coconut milk is good as well. Soy milk is good. The 2% fat milk is good. So any kind of milk that you have in your fridge, use it for this process. One cup of milk is perfect. We're gonna keep this resting for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and we're gonna turn the chicken to the other side for another 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the chicken is resting. I'm gonna prepare an adobo. It's a seasoning very special for this roasted chicken that will give a lot of flavor to the chicken. I'm using here parsley, garlic, oregano, and lemon. Basically, what I'm gonna do now is just to blend all this, and I'm gonna marinate my chicken with these seasonings. You can add any spicy of your preference if you like spicy foods. You can add some jalapenos, chili peppers, and any other spicy pepper of your preference. The amount of garlic is to taste. I'm adding at least 1/3 cup of oil for both chickens. We're gonna set this aside until the moment we're gonna use it for the chicken. Once the chicken has rested in the milk, I got rid of the milk, and now I rinsed the chicken really well. They are completely rinsed. So now I'm gonna season the chickens with the marinade that we prepared before. But before that, I'm gonna use this little knife, and I'm gonna make little holes in the chicken. This is up to you guys. It's really key to make these holes, because that's how the seasoning is gonna penetrate the chicken. And this is the way my grandma and my mother used to make a roasted chicken. If you wanna present the whole chicken on your table, you can make the holes under the skin, just like this. Since I'm gonna cut this in pieces after it's done, for me, it's no problem. It's okay to make the holes on the skin. So this is up to you guys. I'm gonna make holes like this everywhere with this little knife to make sure that the seasoning penetrates really well the whole chicken, right? I'm gonna stab the chicken everywhere in all its parts to make sure it is well seasoned. Let me know in the comments below if you have done your chicken this way, if you have prepared your chicken this way, you guys, because this is how my grandma and my mother used to make the chicken. Let me know in the comments below if you like this recipe so far. Please share this video with someone that would like to make it. And don't forget to subscribe, that way you can help us to keep uploading more videos for you every week. Now we're gonna add some salt, not too much because I'm using also chicken bouillon. I'm gonna add at least 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon to each chicken. I'm also adding pepper, black pepper to taste. Right away, we're gonna divide this marinade to each of them in equal parts. Now, using our hands, I'm using gloves for this process because it's much better. We're gonna season the chicken using our hands and our fingers to go through the little holes that we've made before. So all the seasoning will go inside the meat, okay? It is really important that you preheat your oven 390, almost 400 Fahrenheit. This is almost 300 Celsius or 290 Celsius at least. It's gonna depend on your oven. For me, 390, almost 400 is good for me. Meanwhile, I'm seasoning the chicken, but my oven is preheating already. Make sure all the cavities have enough seasoning. It is well marinated. Also inside the chicken, make sure it goes really well inside the chicken. And the truth is, you guys, that you can keep these chickens like this. You can put plastic wrap on top and take it to the fridge for 24 hours. It can be marinating for a long time. The seasoning is gonna get stronger. But in my case, I'm gonna roast them right away. I'm gonna take it to the oven right away. I'm gonna use a baking tray like this to place both chickens. You wanna pour all the seasoning on top of your chickens. I'm gonna cover with parchment paper first, and then I'm gonna place some aluminum foil. Let's take this to the oven 390 Fahrenheit for at least 2.5 hours. Okay, you guys, so the chicken is ready. As you can see, it is so soft and tender. I really love how this chicken smells. It smells so delicious. It's so flavorful. I'm just cutting them in pieces because for me it's easier to serve. So it is up to you if you want to keep the chicken as a whole. But in my case, I prefer cutting the chicken in pieces. So look at this, you guys. This is so tender, so juicy. Look at this. It's so good. I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. I could take this chicken back again to the oven to roast it a little bit more, but the reality is that it's perfect, you know, like it's on point. Look at this meat, you guys. It's so soft. It's really nice and flavorful. I hope you can prepare this recipe because it's so good and yummy. I'm pretty sure everybody will love it. Thank you for following us and thank you for sharing this recipe. See you the next time. God bless you. Bye-bye.